see the beaches are empty. Now tomorrow is July 4th. Beaches are empty. And there is a warning which has come out. The beach is closed until further notice. And here you can see the maintained social distancing. Now this is the state of affairs of my country. Now it's a priority. It's a priority for us all to see that we have a solution to the problem. Not the problem, the whole world knows about the problem, okay? But the mainstream media of the United States, which leads the world, and unfortunately they are all owned by globalists, elitists, and they have their own specific agenda of defeating President Trump this year. And they don't care about us Americans, and they want to feed fake news throughout the world. They want to talk about things that is not relevant to American society. The Russian bounty, for example, the mask issue, for example, and other issues that comes up in the White House press briefing. But not once I've heard, these reporters who are paid employees of the globalists, and they're pretty loyal to their masters, are concerned that today the beach is open, tomorrow the beach is closed. Today the school is open, tomorrow the school is closed. Based on the numbers spiking up, these decisions are being taken by respective governors. Today the governor opens up the beach, tomorrow the governor shuts down the beach. But not one governor of a democratic state, primarily, where most of the problems, the BLM problems, the protest problems are happening, not one of the governors is coming up with a solution. I've not heard Gavin Newsom say this is the solution. Let's work on the solution. The pandemic is there, and it will continue being there for years to come. It's not going away. All the reports are talking about it. But we as human beings, as Americans, intellectual people, 4.5% of the world's population, controlling 30% global GDP, have, I presume, better brains than the rest of the world. That's why we are the most successful nation in the planet Earth. And I don't understand where the brains have gone of these reporters and these globalists. Only thing globalists have is money. And they're buying the common people with their money power. They're buying the reporters. They control the media of the mainstream and attacking my president. And my president is doing the best job in the planet Earth, who has identified the CCP virus coming out of China. They've identified, he's the one who said it is a Wuhan manufactured virus. He knows about the CCP's globalist agenda and the elitist Bill Gates standing next to Xi Jinping and receiving honors by Xi Jinping. So according to me, I think Bill Gates is a traitor to this nation, as George Soros and the other globalists who have an agenda against us Americans. And that is what my president is fighting for, and we need to all support him for that, because he is standing there. He's the only president out of the 45 whose net worth has come down by $1 billion. His net worth was around $5 billion. It's come down to $4 billion. He is not there for money. As it is, he does not draw a salary. Our president is there fighting for us Americans, for what wrongs have been done in the last 30 years under the Bushes and the Clintons and the Obamas. Last 30 years of these three families controlling, and the remote control was with the globalists and the establishment. It is exactly the same thing what Prime Minister Modi is doing in India. The Lutyens and the Gandhis and all the 70 years of rule there, where the Lutyens, they've stayed in those bungalows in Delhi for the last 70 years, their families owning it, almost, the government bungalows, with the veterans have to leave the apartments they live in on the day of their retirement. So exactly Prime Minister Modi that he's doing in India of cleaning up is President Trump is doing the cleaning up of 30 years. 70 years of cleanup is going on in India, and 30 years of cleanup is going on in the United States. It's a fiduciary responsibility as Americans to see President Trump is re-elected. I have only one vote on my side, but I have an analytical brain because of my background as an engineer to see what's happening around me, and these are my personal thoughts, so don't take it personal, but these are my analytical thoughts of what's going on around the world around us. And Prime Minister Modi, President Trump, Shinzo Abe of Japan, Netanyahu of Israel, these are all people, and obviously President Putin also,